So just make sure you watch the entire video. I'm going to be showing you how this foundation wore, what foundation it actually is. And I mean, by the title, you should already know what's up. Today we're going to be reviewing the Stay Naked Weightless Liquid Foundation up to 24-hour wear. I'm not going to be testing it for 24 hours, but I am going to be doing a review on the foundation and wearing it for a couple of hours. So I've already had this on since about 5:30 p.m.-ish, and it's 7:20. It's 5:30 p.m.-ish, so it's already 7:23, so almost close to 2 hours already. I'm gonna keep this up until about 12. I'm gonna try to do at least a 5.5-hour wear on this foundation, so probably 12:30. So just make sure you check back into the video to see how it wore. I'm not wearing it for no 24 hours, but this is the final look. So let's go ahead and get right into the video. What's up with all this talking? See you in my next one. Okay everyone, let's go ahead and get started. So today we are going to be testing out the new Stay Naked Urban Decay Weightless Liquid Foundation. Ooh, and we're gonna also be testing out the Stay Naked Correcting Concealer up to 24-hour wear as well. So we're going to be testing out these two babies. I have already been wearing this, just, you know, putting it on, just putting that out there so y'all can know that this review is real. This is not a, you know, like I only wore it once or first impressions. This is really, I've worn this, I know what this is like. I just put it back in the packaging, so for video's sake, it looks good on video. So this is how you get it. And this is what it claims. So flexible, breathable, real skin, matte finish, medium buildable coverage, does not transfer. We're going to be testing that. Minimizes the appearance of pores, stay true color, waterproof, vegan formula, does not contain animal derived ingredients or byproducts. So that's pretty cool. It claims to do a lot of things, and so is the same claim on the concealer. Breathable, buildable, full coverage, flexible, does not transfer, real skin, matte finish, corrects the look of imperfections, waterproof, vegan formula, all of that good stuff. So I'm not gonna be testing it if it's waterproof, honey. We ain't got time for that. I ain't going swimming yet. I got the shade 80WR, and it looks like this. First, one second. Okay, we're back. So first and foremost, I love the packaging. I love the style. It looks sleek. It looks pretty. The rose gold glass, you know, like the glossy finish of it is so cute. And I'm really clumsy, so dropping it like I just did will not scare me to death if this was glass. So I love this. And I got the shade 80WR, and like I said, I've tested this, so I know this is not brighter than most of my concealers. So this is kind of like a shade lighter than my foundation. So we won't be getting like a popping highlight from this, and I didn't want that. I wanted something that I can use combination wise that's going to be more natural. So I didn't get the bright popping concealer shade for that. And then for the foundation, it's the same way. It's plastic container, and it's just still so cute. I love this little dip in the foundation right here, which is so pretty. And if they would have just put the little dip in this, I feel like, you know, y'all could have put the little dip in this just like you did this to match it, but whatever. It still is flawless. It's so pretty. It's like so luxurious. I love these two, and I might add them to somewhere in the back here of my wall that I got. But I got the shade 80NN. So let's go ahead and get started. Now before we start, y'all know your girl needs to color correct. So let me do that first. And that's kind of like something that's not really new. I've been doing it for my last couple of videos, and if you know why, then you know why. And that's just that on that. So I'm gonna take some of this, and I'm gonna just put some color corrector on my dark marks. So you know, had all these imperfections that can kind of still peek through foundation. And I'm also a different color around my mouth area, so I don't want to come off gray-ish in that tone, in that area. And that's normally what happens when I don't color correct. I come off gray in certain areas in my face. So okay, so now that we're looking super crazy, let's go ahead and go in with the Stay Naked foundation. I don't know why I'm still so excited. I already know that I like this, but I'm just excited. I'm always excited for new foundations and stuff. So I'm gonna just take a sponge and the foundation, and it is liquidy, just to let y'all know. It does come off liquidy, so you know, do it as you please. It's a little runny. I'm gonna tap that there, tap that there, tap about there, dot there, dot there, and then begin to blend it in. It doesn't really have a scent. To me, it smells like a regular foundation, so it's no scent. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little bit more just in some places that I feel like my skin can use a little bit more coverage. And it did say that it is, let me say, it did say that it is medium but buildable. So medium coverage, but you can build it up to a full coverage. And I'm not going for full coverage, but I do see some areas that I can, you know, just go over and improve. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, so we are looking real good. We are looking real good. And that's all I can say for now, is that we looking good, honey. We looking good, y'all. I love the finish of the foundation. It's so smooth. It looks like skin. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. Really beautiful finish. Moving on, let's go ahead and take our concealer. And like I mentioned, I did not get a kind of like pop and highlight shade. I just got something that was really going to be really cute and natural on the skin. So, and then the applicator, oh my god, it's just like this dip in it. It's so cute. I really love it. And it's gonna allow you to get more product off without steady having to dip in because of this. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on the concealer. Cool. And that really did me some justice in, like, you know, that department. But what I do want to do is add, and I'm not going to switch any brand, but I am going to add in the Naked Skin Weightless Concealer just for a little tiny bit of highlight. So And right off the bat with that, it looks so good. Like, I cannot explain how smooth this foundation looks. It just looks so smooth, so freaking smooth. I can't express that enough. I'm not even gonna say it, but I can't express that enough. This looks completely beautiful. Like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. Okay, so to add to some highlight, I'm gonna be taking Fenty Beauty powder and banana so we can get a nice little highlight going. And by the way, I don't feel this on my skin at all. It doesn't feel like I have anything on. And that's just even better. And I haven't been putting any powder on my forehead lately, so I'm not gonna powder my forehead. And this is how we're looking so far with just, oh my god, foundation, concealer, a little brows. I have not finished the rest of my face, so I'm gonna be back after I finish the rest of my face. I'm gonna do some eyeshadow, the bronze, all of that good stuff, highlight, blush, lashes, lips, all of that, and I'll be right back and we can go over what's next. Also, stay tuned. Okay, y'all, so here's tea with this foundation. First of all, I'm tired. I gotta work in the morning and it's 12:13. So I've been wearing this foundation since about 5:20 something, almost 5:30ish. So you can say that it's been close to 5 hours of wear. And I'm not as oily as I expected I would be. So I'm really happy about that. For 5 hours, for me to not even really have that much oil is like really tripping me out. And I haven't blotted or did anything to my face. So I do want to test the claim that it's non-transferable. So it's like I got some oils peeking through, so I don't really think that, you know, it won't transfer over, but I do have oils breaking through around this area. Let me look a little closer. One thing I can say is that the foundation did not settle into my smile lines, and that's crazy because every foundation I have settles into my smile lines. So the fact that this did not do that, and I didn't even set that area, is really interesting to me. I didn't even set that area or anything, so it's really good that it didn't settle into my smile line. So I love that. So I'm gonna take it's a little bendy, but it's still a clean paper towel, and I'm gonna just pat it along my face. So first my little side face area. It's a little amount on there. You probably can't even see it from the camera, but it's really minimum what I'm seeing. I'm gonna do the same to this side. And that's the same. It's really minimum, but the area that I really want to see is kind of like this part of my face, my T-zone area, where I'm more oily, so my oil starts to break through. So let me pat that. Got my center of my forehead that I didn't set. And I got some transfer in that area, so it's kind of like if you're oily in that area, it's gonna transfer, but if you can keep it. And mind you, let me just say this, I didn't necessarily I didn't necessarily set my nose area with powder, so maybe that's the reason why. And also I did use the Black Radiance powder, the pressed powder, so maybe that's what I'm seeing come off. Can't really tell, but I mean, with just the pat, I'm gonna use the other side now, this side. And just pat all on my entire face. And yeah, still a little transfer, but nowhere near the amount of transfer that I'm used to seeing when I'm wearing foundations for more than 5 hours. I'm not as oily as I normally am, so this is all pretty cool. And the fact that I really didn't bake, I just let my powder sit on my face, is even more amazing to me. So wow, long story short, this foundation is definitely mother inspired, okay? And by mother inspired, that means that I'm pushing it. I'm pushing out all makeup to be more like this Urban Decay. Like Urban Decay Stay Naked Weightless Liquid Foundation. Like, I'm loving it. I love it. A lot of the claims are true. It is definitely flexible, breathable. It's real skin matte finish, and that is so true. Medium buildable coverage, I definitely agree, does not transfer. And depending on, you know, what area we're talking about. If you're talking about this side, yeah, maybe you can lay this side on bae white shirt and it won't spread or something, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, test that at your own will, okay? Minimizes the appearance of pores. I kind of think that's the same. I don't see any true change to that. Stays true to color, that's definitely true. I don't think the foundation oxidized or anything like that. Waterproof, who freaking knows? We didn't test that. Vegan formula does not contain animal. So other than that, the concealer, the foundation is definitely Mother TG inspired, okay? I am freaking loving it. So if you haven't already, pick up the foundation, see how you feel about it, and remember, you can always take it back if you do not like it. But I definitely think I'm gonna go back to get a lighter shade in the concealer, because I do want a little pop and highlight, just because it's so freaking bomb. So now it's like, no girl, you do need the pop and highlight shade too, because it's just that bomb, okay? So other than that, y'all, that is my full review on the Stay Naked 24-hour weightless foundation and correcting concealer by Urban Decay. I really love it, and I'm about to get out of here because I'm tired. I gotta go to work. I wish I could sleep in my makeup, but y'all know this is not what we do. So peace.